Welcome everybody. Also the top JDR D30 and ramble. Okay, about it's the end of RPGaDAY. Okay, it was in fact it was yesterday. This was the last RPGaDAY video, and yeah, I just wanted to make a small ramble. Smoothly talking about it, just looking back at it, and then I'm very happy to have done it. Very happy this year on the way it turned out. It was very time consuming for me since I did it in two languages, and it's not just the small editing I'm making on the video. For those who have followed some of my videos of that series, I have my standard editing setup. The editing is not the most time-consuming part. It's just stopping myself and thinking about the question and thinking about what I will say on the camera. And since I was doing there's no two video alike. Okay, I've made videos, some with more editing, some with more special views, some with no views at all. I tried to make every one of the video response for those questions unique. So it was time consuming. This was some kind of a challenge. It's just real life responsibility make it hard. That's the real thing here. Is that real life responsibilities was taking over most of the time, and that's natural. So sometimes I would skip a couple of days and then film 3 or 4 videos in the same day when I had more time off. So but I was able to keep up, and by the end, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get on the 31 of August with the last video done, and I was able to do it. Fortunately, some of the few last questions had short answers from my part, and it's just a coincidence. It's not because I was bored by I was looking forward for it to end. It's just that when I decided to respond, I didn't have much to say about them, so these made some more shorter videos. I'm very happy to have done it, and thank you everyone who have maybe watched, comment. Thank you everyone who have made RPGaDAY. I will be honest here, I haven't saw any of the other English channel on YouTube doing it. I haven't read anything in English. I just didn't have the time. So and I will get to it at some point. It will just take me some time to do it. For now, the only RPGaDAY stuff that I have time to watch were some of the French channel. And I think I saw maybe the 9 first question of the 4 other French channel were doing it, because in French it's easy to count. We were 5 YouTube channel doing it. There was me, Non-Inquisitor, who did it in French, Jasage Jeu de Rôle, JDR Ludiste, and JDR PG. This is more easy to follow. If you want to watch the French, the French responders to this series of questions, maybe just ask me. Someone made a playlist of just those 5 channels for the 31 days. Otherwise, just hashtag and made the search. On my own channel, there's my playlist of my RPGaDAY series, and you can even watch those from last year, which is in the same playlist. I may put a link below. I have my 2015 RPGaDAY series in the same playlist. And I will tell you the truth here. Today I got to watch the questions of 2014. I don't know, I was maybe tempted to try to make RPGaDAY 2014. I don't know if I will do it. do it. Maybe it could be in my car like that, with no special effects, just rambling about the 31 question. That could be fun. I take a question one day, and while writing, I respond to it. Yeah, maybe I could try to do that. It would just be fun, just trying to find some contents and subject to talk about. Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah. But I don't know. I'm just saying that like that. Don't make too much expectation about it. Maybe I will never do that. I am very busy. Very busy. Yeah. Well, for the role-playing part, it's more quiet. This summer it was more quiet. Right now, the only role-playing thing I'm actively involved is a game of Castles and Crusades, which is on Hangout, but we don't record them, so you won't don't try to search for Castles and Crusade with me as a player. You won't find it. It's not recorded. It's just between some friends. Me, Chris, who was with me in the Dark High, Scott, one of Chris' friend, which I was introduced to for this game, and then Brian, Aldine, Roger, Billion6. Very happy to have him around the table. He has a channel that I really enjoy. He doesn't make videos often, but yeah, I do enjoy his channel, so I'm very happy to share a table with him. It's very casual. We play a sort of old school type of fantasy game. Okay, basically, Castles and Crusades is well fit for that type of game. So yeah, it's very enjoyable. At my home, we're playing Rifts, the Chaos Earth version, not the full Rifts. Chaos Earth, which is a kind of the story of, the apocalypse. Is it the right word? Well, when everything went wrong on Earth and the rifts opened up to let demons on Earth. Yeah, so I really like. I'm not a fan of rifts and the setting of rifts, but this one I was quite appealed by it, since the people, the characters in it are trying to survive, and they are tied to the way it used to be before that event. Okay, these are humans that are living on Earth, which was quite a nice place to stay, from what I've read in the background. So yeah, the people are just living the horror, and everything is new to them and all that. So yeah, so we're not in rifts where everything is kind of taken into account. Now everything in Rifts, Chaos, Earth, everything is kind of dangerous and new, and you don't know what to expect. So I really like that feeling around the game. Did I make a video in English about that? Maybe. Don't remember. And well, when Rifts will finish, it will be through 20. I've made a video on that RPGaDAY. It will be a low fantasy through 20 game. I've made my character. Yeah, last week we didn't have any game of some sort, so the game master will run that. Brought his book, and we worked on character. I've made an experience with True 20 a couple of months ago, but I played it with pre-gens. Okay, so yeah, this was my first attempt to create a character with True 20, and yeah, I love True 20. You come up with a character in under 5 minutes, and it will be a complete character. Okay, I've made a sailor, someone who will go fishing every day for his village. Yeah, the context so far, we're in an isolated village, self-sufficient village, with run by their own superstitions, but we are self-sufficient, so we don't have a need to communicate to other settlements that may be a little farther than the hills. Okay, so yeah, the magic is not something known. We have a shaman, and yeah, we're living a peasant life. So yeah, I didn't want to make an extravagant character. I felt that it didn't have a place into a village like that. I simply made a sailor, one of the other player who will be with us, I don't remember his character, but it was more of a roguish character, some sort of a jack of all trades, of just ended up in the village. He's not from the village itself, he's coming from elsewhere. Really, I really don't know what to expect from this game, and this is very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, just to finish up, RPGS. I have already made 2 games of my RPGS project. You can check that out on my channel. I have 2 French games and 2 English games so far. And yeah, I've been delayed for the 3rd one. To tell the truth, I'm almost ready to get the game done. You know, I've took some notes of the stuff I will propose to the players. I will show to the players, but I have some work to do on it, and I have to set up a date, a schedule. So stay tuned. I will announce that if you want to participate to this one. Just to remind you, if you haven't followed that, this will be played with the Fusion game system, or Talsorian Fusion, especially more precisely a version called Wild Blades, which is a rules light fusion game system to run for fantasy. And yeah, I like the game. You know, so far from what I've read, it seems to work well. I'm looking forward to try it. And and the kingdom will be Taltish, which is in the RPGS book. Just check out RPGS, the super setting book, and you will find Taltish in it. So lots of stuff to work upon. You know, Taltish is a very there's lots of variety into this kingdom. I think it was created by Keith Urschley Jr. and yeah, I've made many different things. You know, just in Taltish you can have a whole campaign or lots of adventures, because there's lots of stuff to do there. So I had to choose maybe the main thing to put it to the adventure. So you will see when the adventure will be on. It will be in French at first. There will be the French version played, and then the same adventure will be played with an English group, and it will be fun to see the difference between the two if you can watch both games in both languages. Okay, enough rambling. François Letarte, JDR D30, and up to next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.